Okay, it is long overdue for a new EDC video. The last one that I did was in December of 2013, so that is well over a year ago. It looks like maybe about a year and a half. So without any further ado, the first thing I have is the same old wallet that hasn't changed one bit. This wallet has served me well. It's in good shape still, so I will continue to use it. And the second thing is still the same phone, and this is the Motorola Droid Razr Max HD. And this is an Android phone currently running version 4.4.2. And the case is just the OEM Verizon holster right here, and the shell case, and you have the clip and stand here. So you can basically just stand that up this way if you want to, or this way, whatever suits your fancy or floats your boat. So this is the same phone, and it works quite well. And it has quite a number of survival applications and such on there. Next is the same multi-tool, and this is the Leatherman Wingman. I've had exceptionally good use out of this. The blade is still sharp, and it still functions nicely. It may need a little cleaning, but aside from that, it's still going strong. And if any of you guys use the Leatherman Wingman, I'm sure you can probably attest to its utility. Alright, next up is the pocket knife, and this is the Buck Model 327. That is the Nobleman, and this is the Nobleman with the carbon fiber finish and nice sharp blade, a little drop point blade with I think it's 2 5/8 inches, and the blade itself is titanium coated 440A steel, and it's still sharp. And I haven't really had to do anything with this, except of course you see a little bit of grime down in there, except clean it, and it's a little overdue for that. So still chapstick lip balm, still works, does what it needs to do, keeps the lips from chapping, and that can be very important, particularly on the colder days that you might encounter up in the north. Alright, so we have the same big disposable lighter. As you can see, it's a little worse for wear now, and this has the wrap on it, and this is the El Alacron, that's the Scorpion, and that is my Zodiac, and it's still working quite well. I don't use it very much because I do not smoke, but it's always good to have a fire starter with you just in case you need to start a fire. Alright, next up is the, here we go, the Saber Red Defense Spray, and this is, let's see if we have it, 10% OC, and that is the Oleo Resin Capsicum, which you get from red pepper. Plus it has UV dye, just in case you do have to spray somebody. It might be easy for the police to identify them if they actually capture someone and just subject them to a black light. And of course it does have a key ring on here, or you can put a whistle or some other device or whatever you want on here. Alrighty, okay, next up is the Mini Maglite, and this is a, you can see there, Mini Maglite, and this is a LED. Boom, there you go. And I keep this Mini Maglite in the Night Eyes Light Holster Stretch, and you just kind of insert it in there and it holds it in place. One good thing about this the Night Eyes Stretch is that you can actually, once you clip it onto your belt, you can see that it has a really robust clip, so I've never really had it fall off or anything like that. But once you have it on there, you can rotate it and pretty much shine the light in the direction that you need to, hands-free. Alright, okay, next up, the pins. I carry a lot of pins, and this is basically just your big Atlantis, just happens to be what I'm carrying today. Then I have another pen that I carry, but this is basically a letter opener. Okay, so using this saves the blade on my pocket knife. A very nice little tool there. And it looks nice too. I mean, it just has this metallic, might be stainless. I'm not 100% sure of the construction of it, or maybe it could be stainless. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. But certainly is a nice looking pen, and no one would be any the wiser until they see this video. Alright, next up is a stylus pen, and the thing I like about this is that on one side you do have a writing implement, and on the other side you have a fairly fine point for manipulating any kind of apps on the Droid. So, you know, you can use this as opposed to your fingers. See, it's a little finer than the finger, so you can get a little better detail of what you're doing with it. Particularly if you do the old fat finger thing. Start hitting wrong buttons and such. Alright, next up is the Tom Anderson Knives Twister Tactical Pen. And you can see this has a, I guess, an electric blue finish to it. Really nice looking. And it's a tactical pen. It actually does write. And you can see the point there, and you just twist, 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 twist. About the only thing I do not like about it is the number of twists that you actually have to use in order to get the pen portion to extend. I think you need a slower twist, maybe one, I don't know what the twist is on this, but a slower twist so that it goes further with each goes out further with each twist would be advantageous to this. But I guess you can say this is part pen, part Kubotan, and does have some potentially defensive applications with it. And this is the Super Ray, we'll call it a pen light. Can you see that? Super Ray. And basically you just twist that, it comes on. And this is just a nice pen light for your top pocket, your breast pocket on your shirt. And you know, you always have something readily available for you to use. Alright, next up, just the generic eyeglass case, eyeglass cleaner, eyeglass cloth. And if you guys wear eyeglasses, you know how handy these things can come in. You know, once you get grime or fingerprints or something on your dust on your eyeglasses, it just makes things a little more difficult to see with. And now the keys. Okay, these are just my regular house keys, but I have added the Key Smart key holder to it, and this is something that is expandable, so you can just if you actually purchase the studs in there, you can fatten this guy out. Currently I just have 4 keys on here, or set up for 4 keys. I think I actually only have 3 keys in there at the time, but this is adequate for my needs currently. Just tried to streamline my keys. You can see there, patent pending, Key Smart. It's aluminum, anodized blue, and really comes in handy. Quiets things down quite a bit. And I have Night Eyes S-Beaners holding things together. I still have the Rescue Me tool here. That's just in case I get into an accident and need to extricate myself from a car. You can actually pop it off there, cut your seatbelt loose, push this up against your window, push it in against the window, busts the window open, then you can escape. And last but not least for the keys is the Photon X Light Micro, and this is just a small keychain flashlight. Pop it on, and it's multi-function, a lot of different features. It brightens, continue to hold it, it flashes. So very nice, very bright too. Alright, and last but not least, it's my belt. And this is the Eric Dickerson's Magic Belt. This is supposedly genuine leather. This is the second one I've had. Quality is a little iffy there. You can see here just on the belt loop here that it's kind of coming apart a little bit. And this is for those of you who, like me, may need a little magnetic therapy every once in a while. And this really, I don't know whether or not magnetic therapy works. I've tried it before, I've done it before, and I guess it's up to the individual. Could be psychosomatic, could be actual. You can look up the research for yourself. And that concludes the EDC for June of 2015. As I said, it's been a while. Some changes, but not a whole lot. And this short video has turned into a 15-minute affair. I'll probably edit it down a little bit and post it, and just listen for the comments. Alright, thanks for watching, and any questions, comments, concerns, observations, just throw it out there and we'll get it done. Thanks, bye-bye.